You are being microwaved. Please subscribe. I appreciate the support. Purpose of this video is to talk about Psy-ops, misinformation, and disinformation used by foreign operatives to slow down our understanding and our ability to recognize and deal with satellite-based microwave weapon attacks. That sounds a little complex, but it really isn't. All this is cell phone equipment, cell phone communication equipment pointed at the human body to sicken and even kill. Proven, decades old, probably has been happening for decades, and the CIA has confirmed to happen to our employees in Cuba and China and their children, and now on U.S. soil. So this is only getting worse. Congress has not acted. That's long overdue. Call your congressperson, send them the links in my description, politely ask them, be friendly, be believable. If you believe this is happening to you, don't tell them because you'll lose credibility. Now, the purpose of this video, as I said, is Psy-ops, misinformation, disinformation. The information on this channel is accurate. These are not my opinions. Everything that I talk about is in our well-referenced articles by people who are qualified and very credible, and all the links are going to be in the description. Read Dr. John Hall, Guinea Pigs. Read Dr. Robert Duncan, How to Tame a Demon is a great one if you really want to step up to the technical side of things. Although it's a bit heavy, Project Soulcatcher is very accurate. But you don't need to know that much. I mean, it's just, Project Soulcatcher is too specific. Accurate, but too specific, almost to the point of being counterproductive. And that's why I want to talk about here. So you're going to see operatives in social media spreading misinformation, disinformation. What they're going to do is you'll have some operatives saying, this is not possible, not technologically possible. That is obviously a lie. It's decades old, technologically possible. Discovered in World War II. Dr. Alan Frey in the 60s, weaponized by the 90s. It's decades old, it's beyond possible, it's scientific and technological fact. So don't believe the naysayers. The other side are going to be people who greatly expand on its capabilities and claim that it can do all these crazy things, or better yet, make it sound much more complex than it is. And again, this is just communications equipment, nothing more. It's the same, it's the dish that's on the cell phone tower down the street from your house, pointed at the human body. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. They're going to do that because some people who are having the symptoms are trying to figure out what's going on with them. And they're going to throw information out there. It's just a sort of a smoke screen to keep them from figuring out what's really going on. And if you can slow them down from figuring out exactly what it is, you can prevent them from figuring out how to help themselves and protect themselves. So they're going to say it's this and it's that, and he's crazy. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's exactly what I'm saying it is in this channel, period. Anybody that tells you anything less, they may be accurate on some more advanced version of it, but again, it's accurate like Project Soulcatcher to the point of being counterproductive because it's just not doing you any good. It's a microwave communications beam. It's a focused beam, the same one that your smartphone uses to get GPS data from a satellite. That beam is very tight, it's very focused, and that's why certain things like metal roof and metal shielding work. Cellulose insulation in the attic, slow it down, protect you, blanket you, break it up, make it less effective. These are all facts. They're going to try to confuse you. They want to slow it down, kind of like the tobacco industry did. They were able to sow misinformation and disinformation and slow down a consensus on how dangerous tobacco products were, and it worked for decades. You know what I mean? You just lie a bunch, and it slows things down. It muddies the water. So do not believe everything I'm saying is the truth, and if I find something that I'm saying isn't accurate, I'll update a video. But again, everything I'm saying is in the links in the description. So if you read all of those, you will see that everything I'm saying was taken from them. I'm not an expert. I'm just a salesperson. I'm just a messenger. I'm just here to try to help, okay? They want you to be confused and overwhelmed. That creates fear, that creates doubt, that creates it creates confusion, right? And that's what they want you to be. They want to slow you down. They want you to be confused. They want you to not know. And remember, these systems, as the United States Army put it, the best way to use them is in a place where there's a known weakness, a known health issue. So if someone is a little anxious, you get more anxiety. As I've said in other videos, every human emotion corresponds with brainwaves and EEG. It has been data logged for years, and now can just be transmitted to the human skull, just like this video is being transmitted to you on your smartphone, right? Same exact thing. If you point that microwave beam at someone's head, it will, they've been working on this for decades, it will transmit the content to your central nervous system. And no, you won't be watching TV in your head, but it will simulate thought. It will be passed off as original thought or inner monologue or something they call holograms, or basically when you picture a thought or you think of a memory, it looks like a memory, you can picture it. Well, that can be easily transmitted to you. We know this. 6 minutes in, let's try to keep these short. If you're anxious, you're going to get more anxiety. If you're fear, you're going to get more fear. If you're depressed, you're going to get more depression. If you're tired, you're going to get more tired. And you're just going to think, until we've figured this out, we just thought, oh, well, I must have had a bad day at work, so I'm stressed out, or I must be thinking of some traumatic event in my past, so that's why I'm riddled with this fear and trauma. Wrong. This is being delivered to you by satellite. And why these people are spreading this disinformation is to keep you scared. Because the more fearful you are, the more fear they can hide within the original fear. You see, once you let go of all fear, all doubt, and educate yourself, reading the links in the description, it won't be so, it won't benefit them to use it on you. It won't be so effective on you. You will feel better. And as the Army said, it can be psychologically devastating to someone that is unaware of the technology if they start ... experiencing various symptoms that are associated with it. So you have to be aware of the technology, and they don't want you to be totally aware. They want to muddy the waters, spread disinformation, and confuse you and slow you down. So just don't believe the hype. The truth is right here in front of you, and my truth is the doctor's truth, is scientist's truth. This is backed up. It's decades old. It's not complex. It's very simple. It's using hardware that you drive by every day at that cell phone tower. And I'm not saying the cell phone tower is attacking you. This is almost certainly foreign satellites that have that equipment on it. But another thing, very important, they want you to believe that your government is doing it to you, because that creates a serious amount of fear. You feel like you're in a prison and you're being attacked by the people who are supposed to protect you. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know, but it's counterproductive to think that. You see, it's pointless. I mean, could it be? Maybe. You know who's a more likely culprit, suspect? People that hate us, other countries, people that see us as their adversaries or even their enemies. They're much more likely, and they would want you to think that. You have to stop and understand, like, what would benefit them is for you to be scared, uninformed, misinformed, disinformed, and blaming your own government. That's what they want. Don't give them that. Thank you for watching.